this is how I'm going to begin this topic or this conversation. There was this guy, and there were some things about him that drew me to him. He was older, and so he was, he was out of that stage where most younger guys are, and he deeply cared about me outside of the physical, but I couldn't be with him. I couldn't stay because he's not what I wanted in a man. And I feel like prior to this, I actually met the physical of what I want. And so it was kind of easier for me to decipher that this particular person wasn't it. Because when you finally meet someone who shows you that you've been settling for less, or what you really want, or what you really deserve, I think it's kind of easier to wheel out all the bad seeds. But when you don't really know what you want or what you deserve, it's kind of harder to discern what you should let in your life and what you should let loose. So that's what I kind of wanted to start this conversation with, by letting you know I was in a situation where, even though they accepted me and treated me the way I wanted to be treated, they weren't for me because I don't see myself evolving with them or being with them. So part of the reason why I've separated myself from the title feminist or womanism or womanist is because I realize women don't really know what they want. They don't really know who they are outside of a man, because when you really look at the evolution of the feminist movement, you see how it's changed over time. And I guess just the fact that the feminist movement has changed over time. I am a woman, and that's just period. I don't feel I need to attach feminism or womanism to it, because at this point, what am I trying to say? I feel like all women are for women's rights and women's empowerment, or should be. So that's what I'm choosing to believe. So as far as I'm concerned, we don't need the titles. And because feminism has evolved so much over time, we're starting. Don't worry, I'm not going to talk about the women rappers in the industry, because that's not fair, because I'm not talking about the men who rap about what they rap about. That's entertainment, that's separate. But what we need to understand is that's entertainment and that's separate, and it's not real life. What I'm saying is, women, the feminist movement, women have changed. Things have become about competing with men. Oh, you do this, well, I'm going to do this. You can do this. About one-upping them and seeing how we can behave in retaliation to what they do. But when you think that's not about, but when you really think about it, it's not about women at that point. It's still about men. It's still about men at the very core. Put the labels aside, put womanism aside, put feminism aside. What are you at your core? You are a woman. And women are born with natural things that men are not born with. Men are born with natural things that women aren't born with. When we try to deviate from these natural instincts, these natural things that just make up who we are, we're not really operating in our full power as we think we are. We're not really operating in our full power as we think we are when we try to be like men, when we try to one-up them, we try to manipulate them just a little bit more to let, at the end of the day, we're not showing them we're playing their game. Why am I playing your game? I'm not playing my own game. It's just plain and simple. If you're with a man that's not making you feel like a woman, you shouldn't be with him. If you're with a woman who is not allowing you or letting you feel like a man, you should not be with her. That's just, so the difference between what I'm saying and what I'm preaching is that you would preach this to your little sister. You would preach this to your daughter once she became of age. You're not going to preach to your daughter that she should be manipulating guys out of their money. You're not going to be teaching her that she should drug guys so she could get something out of it. If anything, you may teach her, this is how you need to carry yourself, because high quality men are going to be men with jobs, men with savings, like real men out here are going to be attracted to women with these qualities. What you need to do, you need to work on your personal development. You need to do the stuff that I'm saying. This is stuff you can carry on into. It's karma. It's the law of attraction. You don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. So if you truly believe you are a gem and you hold yourself to that standard, you wouldn't feel like you need to manipulate anybody out of their money, scam anybody, drug anybody, because in return you will attract that and things will work out in your favor. and then you're not lying about who you are. You're just being a woman. You're just being who you truly are at the core. And life is great. And notice how I didn't mention anything about clothes and what you wear, because everyone knows the clothes don't make you, you make the clothes. So as attire goes, I would never tell anybody what to wear. Everybody knows what works for them and what does it and what does not. I don't necessarily think wearing something makes you less feminine. I have big boobs. My boobs showing. Right now my boobs are not showing. In the next video, in the next picture, I may have a little cleavage out. That doesn't define who I am as a woman. So I will never really talk about attire like that. Obviously, you know what's appropriate for a location. But so yeah, no. We're just talking about how we carry ourselves and the qualities that we. So I hope this video kind of got your mind churning. I hope it kind of got you thinking. That's what most of my videos are going to do, are supposed to do. Not necessarily like, I'm not trying to, figure your life out for you, because as you can see, I'm on my own journey. But I do want to get your gears churning. I do want you to start asking yourself these questions. I do want to ignite some type of light I want you to change. I want you to develop personally in the way that you need to, in the way that you can, without telling you what it is that you need to do, because only you can decide that for yourself. And I think that's the cool thing about me. What do you say? Subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you in the next video.